All right, it's been a little while, but I wanted to get this off. And this is something that I think a lot of guys need to listen to. A lot of guys, maybe early 20s, late teens, maybe you're in your late 20s. And this is something that I need to get to you. These are guys who fall into the incel and the R nice guy Reddit and stuff like that, all right? Here's what I gotta tell you. Stop giving a shit about them, all right? Stop giving a shit about all the girls you keep falling head over heels for whatever reason. Concentrate on yourself. Make yourself better. Get a career. Get financial stability. Work out. Make yourself the best you can make it. Because I'm going to give you a little bit of a secret right here, all right? Women are their most attractive from ages 15 through 30, 31. All right? And this is for teens as well. All right? I'm not saying that you should be going out there and looking for 15-year-olds or anything like that. But from 15, when you're 15 and they're 15, through about 30, 31, on average, a girl will look way better than a guy. So if you're out there and you're looking for a girl and you keep doing whatever you can to try and impress her and meeting everything in there, this is what I'm looking for in a guy on their dating profiles, which is never what they're looking for. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't do anything. Focus on yourself, because once they hit 30, 31, 32, somewhere in there, then they instantly switch. They go from looking for the cute guy who's making $13.50 at Target or the personal trainer making $10 an hour. They're looking away from that, and now they're looking at someone like you. And they're looking at someone who's financially stable, who can give them the family life that they want, the settle down, the I've had my fun, now I want to settle down and have a family. And guess what? As soon as that happens, as soon as they get into their mid to late, like early mid 30s, along with you, now you have control. Now you have everything in your court. Now they are coming to you. You're not going out looking for them. They are coming to you. They want someone who can raise kids with. They want the Poindexter who comes home every night, who's got a salary job, who's got a job that's constantly giving money, who's got a home, who's got the ability to pay for 2 cars. They want that, all right? That is what most girls, once they hit that age, want. And that is where you get to decide, all right? Now, you can be one of those guys who just rolls over and goes, oh, awesome, now a girl wants me, and settle down at the first girl who will touch your hoo-ha. Or you can go back and treat the girls the way you were treated, or treat them however the fuck you want. Because at that point, it is you. It is you who have the power, all right? They're in their 30s. They have a biological clock that is ticking down by the day. Every day that passes is another tick on their biological clock that says, I need a kid. I need a family. I need something that goes on. And you are the one they're looking at. And you can do whatever the fuck you want. Because your biological clock isn't ticking. Your biological clock goes until you're 50, 60 years old. You've got another 30 years before you even have to start worrying about that. So the ball then becomes in your court. And you can do whatever the fuck you want if you take your 20s and your teens and you don't bend over backwards to a gajillion girls who friend zone the shit out of you and aren't actually looking at you seriously as a boyfriend or a future husband material or whatever. They will come back around, all right? Not all of them, but a few of them will. And when they do, you have a choice. You can, bend over backwards again and be like, yay, somebody's finally taking an interest in me. Or you can be what they were to you. Bring them over for a couple nights, have some fun, bang their brains out. Hey, look, that hostess over there who's 5 years younger than you is taking an interest in me now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And you can throw them out. You can leave them. Have them go somewhere else. Find another girl who was left, who's desperate as hell. Because you know what? Girls who spend their early, mid, and late 20s going around just having sex and having fun and doing whatever they want for free shit, for all this, for cute guys with no plan and who are living the peak of their years then, you know what? Sucks for you. You had a chance. You had a chance to get yourself a guy. You had a chance to look 5 years, 10 years down the line and see, what do I want? But no, you didn't. Yet you took full advantage of everything you got, and now you have nothing to bring to the table. You have nothing to bring to the table, and you can deal with it. You can deal with it. You can keep going around. You have to be as desperate as you possibly can be, and you can keep going until you finally find some guy who's happy you touched him and was willing to settle down with you, all right? But until then, don't. And don't even start with like slut shaming or like you're not a real man because you don't want to settle down and have a family, all right? Because you in your 20s, when you were told to go and find a man and you said, stop slut shaming, I'm going to live my life. Well, guess what? Now it's their turn. Now it's their turn to have fun. They're finally the attractive ones. And you know what? They're going to be the attractive ones from 30 to 50. They have more. All right? Guys, if you set yourself up in your 20s to be financially stable, have a house, have a car, paid for, everything under financial control, from 30 to like 50, 55, you are the attractive one. You are the one that every girl is going to be looking at. Every single girl around your age is going to be staring at you, looking at you as, please, let's settle down and have a family together. And put their fucking logic right back in their face. All right? Put it right back in their face, because that's exactly what you should do. All right? So settle down. It's not the end of the world. She's not interested in you. She's interested in the dude with 15 red flags about how much of a dick he is. She's going to come crying to you, whatever. As long she can come crying to you till the day she dies. If you do not settle down with her, if you concentrate on yourself, and you tell her as soon as she turns ugly, or as soon as you're done with her, or as soon as she sleeps with you and it's no longer interesting or fun, and you tell her to hit the road, or you're interested in somebody else, and tell her, I just want to be friends. You friend-zoned her, all right? Once you do that, trust me, everything will be better, all right? When you get to college from high school, your high school years, if they sucked and you're having a good time in college, you pretty much forget about high school and all the crappy things that go from there. If high school and college kind of sucked and you get into you're starting to work and you get a few buddies and you do some fun stuff there and life's going great, high school and college, you remember some of the good stuff, some of the bad stuff, but it's not really a big deal. So you can do this. You can get through these years and you can get into the good years. And believe me, if you set yourself up, have a career, have financial stability, have excess money, all right? Have money that you can have, and I'll explain just basic stuff on how to set yourself up financially, but you can set yourself up in such a way that in your 30s, you can splash some money out. You can buy a nice car. You can buy a sporty car. You can buy a bigger house. You can do some stuff. You can go on vacations more often, all right? You can go to some exotic places for vacation and tease the shit out of all the girls who told you no. And you know what? You deserve it. You spent 15 years eating their shit, and now you get a chance to throw it back in their face, all right? Settle down, focus on yourself.